What a trippy intro cutscene. Do I have to push a button? No. Oh, yes I do. Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm Ekamak. This is Let's Play, well, no, this is a Let's Try. This is Let's Try Haven. This was I'm not exactly sure what put this game on my radar, but I bought it and basically I sort of had it sit in my library for quite some time. And then more recently, I actually decided to boot it up, and this is a surprisingly in-depth emotional game. It's not difficult at all, I say, having gotten an actual game over in it. But the real focus is on the bond between two people. And I say two people because after launch, they immediately went and worked hard for a couple of months, because at launch, they had just this straight couple here. But because the game is about, and I'm taking this right now from the Steam page, Haven is a game about the freedom to love whomever you want. And that's why we're particularly happy to bring this free update. You can now choose to play the game with a couple of lovers you prefer. Either a woman and a man, two women, or two men. So yeah, nice of them to be very inclusive on that. I've done a lot of playing with the girls couple, and I'm going to show this off right here. Haven is not a challenging game. We recommend starting with the default difficulty level. If you feel like you would enjoy it more by making it easier, there are difficulty options in the pause menu available at all times. Yep. And it even adjusts all of the loading screen art to reflect the choice you make. There's apparently a metric ton of dialogue in this game, so that's why it took them a long time to get the game out, let alone to add the SGR lines. It's easy for me to just say the Yuri option or the Yaoi option, but that's kind of disrespectful since those actually do mean porn of those relationships.
Apple juice stew with apple juice.
Didn't we have that yesterday? Or the day before?
No. Yesterday it was baked apple dew with apple dews, and the day before it was fried apple dews.
With apple dews. I remember now.
Sorry, I'm doing what I can to switch up our meals. But in my defense, we have a pretty limited set of ingredients.
Hey, I wasn't complaining.
I wasn't complaining. I'm glad that you're doing the cooking. Otherwise I'd be eating, I guess, apple juice.
Oh, did you have a chance to look at the engine?
Yeah. It does seem like it took some damage upon landing. But I should be able to fix that real quick.
Oh, I bet the good news is apple dew related.
I also have some good news.
What's that?
I love you.
Cheesy! It's very cheesy. That's a good way to put a lot of the dialogue here. It's cheesy, but it's also really sweet.
Oh, with the lights off. Works for me.
No. I didn't do that. We must have run out of flow.
Weren't you supposed to charge up the nest today?
Excuse me if I was working on the engine. I can't do everything.
No worries. I'll go get some more outside. If I'm lucky, I'll stumble upon something to spice up the apple juice.
I'll come with you.
Beats sitting in the dark all day, right? But yeah, the only thing you can't actually have a male K and female U, and honestly the only reason that I really thought about it is because the option to have that isn't there. C to switch characters. Now walk for 5 seconds. Hold the left shift to glide, and do that for 10 seconds. I actually had to go into the options to allow myself to have full control over the camera while gliding. Hold S to do a U-turn.
Over there, a flow thread.
And maybe it's just a me thing, but
It
I'm
seems
much...
like one thread won't be enough.
No worries. We'll find others. How many more do you think we need?
I don't know. 3? Maybe 4?
It might just be a me thing, but I prefer
Good
to
thing there are
have
plenty
a
of flow
solid
threads around
control
here.
over my camera at all times, so I can move it independently of my characters. Hold space while gliding to drift. So yes, magic rollerblading romance game, why not? If you glide in the same direction for long enough, then the other character will speed up just enough that they can hold hands. There's just so many lovely little touches here and there to really sell you on the connection they have.
Useful?
It's crucial. It allows you to change direction without having to stop all the time.
Do I do that?
We all do it. Apple juice again.
Who knows how long we're gonna be stuck here? We might as well stock up.
I mean, I don't think I would complain about having only apples. But
1 or 2
clearly,
more
I'm not
threads, and
you.
we'll be all set.
I actually don't recall there ever being a
I'm all charged
need
up.
for more
Dude,
of
you can go when
these.
you're ready.
Oh, wait, thingy.
Try again? Have you ever seen such a thing?
No, never. Must be an endemic species. And I know it wasn't here yesterday. I mean, 24 hours ago. You know what I'm saying. I wonder if it's edible.
Only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out.
Yes, you're right. I'll pick up some berries and run some tests. First, we'll need to observe any cutaneous reactions. Then we'll cook them to eliminate bacteria.
Mmm. It's peppery.
You did not.
Go ahead. Try it. I'm sure you'll love it.
Oh yeah, that is peppery.
Lightweight. Off we go. Let's pick these.
I'm not sure these will go great with the apple juice. But where there's a meal, there's a way.
You know what doesn't go great with apple dews? Apple dews.
Alright, so we got some rattle pepper. I actually didn't know that you could pick more. I didn't know you could pick them this early. I thought it had to be a bit later in the game where you got something else to mix up with the apple dews. That said, I think I see a few more over here. You know what? I think we're still not going to have enough to mix up with the apple dews.
Well, that was a bust. We were too slow.
Plenty of threads out there.
Oh wait,
Yes! Just like that.
this is the thing, it keeps goading you into just going back and forth when really I just want to stop and pick those apple dews.
This is a pretty one.
Anyway, I think that's everything we needed to do outside the ship. They really do sell you on the relationship.
All good. This should last us a few days.
Now it's our turn to fill up.
Huh?
I'm hungry.
And now we cook. Yeah, we don't have enough rattle peppers, so we've got to go with apple dews. Sorry.
Done. Roasted apple dews with apple dews.
I can't tell if you're actually excited about this, or if you just enjoy seeing me suffer.
How long do you think this is gonna last?
The flow? Well, if we keep our consumption in check, I think a few days.
No, I meant us. Us here. How long until they come get us?
Do we have to talk about this?
We're going to need to at some point.
We are going to need to at some point. We need to be prepared. We need a plan.
I'm planning on finishing my plate without hearing about the apiary. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay.
And FYI, you are the one that ruined the mood, not me.
Where was my thought? I had a thought just a second ago. Oh yeah, I don't actually know what making the characters more confident is, but apparently that's just a thing you can get on certain dialogue choices, but not all of them.
You?
All right, let's talk about it. Fine.
I was just gonna ask if you could switch off the light.
Oh,
You've been mulling it over this whole time?
of course I've been mulling it over this whole time. Thank you for adding one more thing to my mind.
Hold on. Are you telling me you hadn't thought about it before?
You know what? No, I hadn't thought about it. I'm trying not to think about the apiary. Enjoy what we have here, even if it isn't much. Do you really think that they can come get us here?
If we can take the flow bridge here, then so can they.
But there's no way they can know where we are. Is there? I cut off the autonav, the astrolock. Even the landing was all manual.
I'm just saying, let's prepare for the worst.
Yeah, I remember taking the second option there because I don't really want to make them excessively violent, but I think this one might make her more confident.
At worst, I kill them.
Whoa, you!
What? If that's what it takes not to go back, I'll do it. No problem. Kill them, steal their ship. By the time they send more guys, we'll be far away.
You're seriously not considering.
Maybe not. Maybe I am. At worst, we'll know.
You're scaring me.
Oh, come on. You're totally safe. You're my teddy bear.
I'm not sure how I should take this.
Well, take me in your arms for a start.
In the second one, you asks for cuddles, and Kay's response is, "I'm not sure whether you deserve them." After a crack like that, but yeah. The plot of the game is that they come from Apiary, a apparently hive social-like
You aren't dressed yet?
system of
I put on my
humans.
pajamas.
I mean, to get out.
Well, see, I was just wondering, do we have to get out? Can't we just hang in the nest for once? Lounge around, read a book, watch a movie?
We don't have movies.
Right, sure, but you know what I mean.
Sure.
Come on, the weather's great.
But the weather is always great.
For now. Who knows? Tomorrow could be the beginning of the long winter months. Could last for years. One more reason to stock up on apple juice.
You know, always being right is not necessarily a good quality. On the contrary, many people find it very unappealing.
You?
not sure.
Oh yeah, and it even goes as far as to have an automated matchmaker system, which unfortunately did not pair these two together, so it kicked them. So they decided to run off on their own. The catch: they don't actually change the dialogue.
Could we try and pick something else for a change?
So, as I was saying, they don't change the dialogue when referring it to their original partner, the people that the matchmaker system set them up with normally. And so, I can understand why they don't have the option of a reverse gender couple.
Sorry, birds. We didn't see you.
Because then it would seem like they're running away from being forced into gay romances.
Is the ground shaking?
It's shaking. It's shaking a lot.
It's nice that they avoided punching down there. And there goes the ship.
Is it over?
Seems like it. Anything broken?
No, I don't think so. Well, except...
It's not all lost.
Well, it is. A bit.
Look, we can always search the islet, try and find a way to get to the other side.
Such as?
I don't know. A rope. A jetpack. Spring-loaded shoes. Anything.
And if we don't find it?
If we don't find... I don't know. That's why we'll have to find something.
Okay.
I mean, maybe you'll get lucky and find a flow bridge. Always an option. I was going to pick some more rattle pepper too. Darn. Oh, hello.
I think I found something. Call me crazy, but this looks like a Bluton?
Yup, it looks like a flow bridge. Kinda like the one we took to get here. But smaller?
Is that possible?
Why not?
Why not? We still don't really know how the flow bridges work in space. But if the phenomenon can happen on a macro scale, then why not on this one? If there can be flow between two planets, why not two bits of a planet?
Okay. If this really is a flow bridge, I'm not sure what we're waiting for.
What?
Flow bridges are linking one place to another, right? So this one definitely leads someplace.
Wait, you want to just get on there without knowing where it goes?
It goes elsewhere. I think that's as good a start as any.
No scientific method from the mechanic. I should also give a little bit of a warning that this is...
everyone? Okay?
Whew. Here.
Then we're good.
Looks like we're on another islet.
Yeah. The bridge seems to be a link between the islets. If there are any others like this, we may be able to get back to the nest.
Ooh.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
A big ugly lizard?
No. The mushrooms on its back. Looks like a type of hygrocybe rubescens.
Ah. Is that good news? Like, can we eat it?
Oof. Not at all. Unless you're looking for a quick way to unload your kidneys. But don't you find that symbiosis amazing? The movements of the lizard are helping spread the spores. As far as what the lizard is gaining, I'll have to study that closer.
Maybe it doesn't even know.
Maybe it doesn't even know. Maybe we should tell it.
No way. You don't get in the way of Mother Nature's plans.
I'll make sure I remember that next time you have salad stuck in your teeth.
You can pet the animals in this game. And something I like is that they'll glance towards the other, all secretive. Like, are you getting jealous? Are you getting jealous that I'm petting him like you want to get petted? Because yeah, this game does get a little bit not safe for work with some of its couple lines.
I got a big one.
Oh, also, what happens if you drop into the water? Nothing important, the boots are all waterproof, don't worry about it.
I thought it smelled good around here.
Now we saw the thingy here.
Seems like our mini flow bridge wasn't a unique occurrence.
Good, because those things are really useful.
We do have to get through the whole... It would be nice if we made it back to the ship before the episode ends, but we can have a few more apple dews. Actually, there was one little thing that bugged me about the game, is that after you start cooking repeat meals a lot of the times, you start getting the same line of Kay saying, I just feel like there must be some way to improve the recipe, and it makes me think that maybe there was just... Did I need to keep playing a bit further to unlock some sort of special mechanic?
Actually, what is that?
We should take a closer look.
Rattle pepper?
Any idea what's underneath our feet, Mrs. Geologist?
I'm a biologist.
I'm a biologist.
Isn't that the same thing?
Biology, the living. Geology, the rocks.
And what makes you think this is not living, pray tell?
It looks like a dust deposition. Some kind of rust. And it looks like this kind of rust is particularly sensitive to flow.
What?
Look beneath your feet.
Oh, there's vegetation underneath. It was probably smothered.
Good thing we came this way.
So yeah, here's a collectible to go chase down.
Look.
Great. We can bring that back to the nest to study it.
Rust. Yeah, play this game by yourself, not with family. Or, you know, maybe with a special couple of your own. There is a co-op mode after all.
Even the appledew shrubs are completely covered.
I hope this one will yield some nice and juicy fruit to thank us.
They remind me a bit of the lizard doggos from, What?
That's great. It means there must be others. If we're lucky, they'll bring us back to the nest.
It was satisfactory. There were also lizard dogs in that game too. And for some reason people were always extra mean to them, and I don't even know what you get out of such a thing as put dynamite on the lizard doggo. I just know that Tom Fawkes did it. Character swap, and back to work. Hard turn, hard other turn.
That's it. That was the last one.
Clearly, we're breathing a lot easier without all this rust.
Yeah, you can clear it up. I guess that means that there's only a limited amount of rust you can get in the game because it will eventually have its own productive uses. You just aren't going to see that happen this early in the game.
We should find the nest if we keep going north.
Explain to me how you know which way north is on this planet?
We should find the nest if we keep going straight ahead.
Thank you. Come on. Don't be scared.
A big bug like you?
Yep, we can pet this critter as well. For some reason, all the wildlife is part of the terrain.
We almost missed this one.
Rust. Saw that.
I'm taking the lead.
I just went past a bit of rust, didn't I? If I do decide to let's play it, I can come back and get the rest of it later, I guess.
I thought this planet was supposed to be a desert.
Deserted, not a desert. According to the archives, a colonization plan had been considered by the apiary, with Exonova as the main provider. But the planet was eventually classified as inhospitable.
Let me guess.
Is it because of that rusty stuff?
Is it because of that rusty stuff?
I don't know. File doesn't say anything about that.
I hope we don't have any more unpleasant surprises.
Maybe I should have gone for seismic activity. I don't remember entirely which choices I picked the first time. But it is a bit of an overarching mystery of, okay, why is this place abandoned?
But in what state?
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There is no way this thing is flying again.
Don't say that. You can make a rock fly with the right tools.
Well, maybe. But not this one. Both wings are wasted. The propellers were ripped off. And I'm not even done checking the inside.
We weren't really planning on leaving, were we? We don't really have another place to go anyway.
I'm tired. Why are we always so unlucky? Why are you laughing?
Hold on. We decide to escape the apiary, which apparently no one has managed to do before us. We punch in some coordinates really at random, only because some obscure document from Exonova vaguely attested to the existence of a habitable planet. By some kind of miracle, we cross the boundaries of the apiary without getting caught. We travel across space in a Class D ship that is totally not designed for that. And in spite of the fact that this is not all-terrain, we land without breaking anything. We find food and flow on site, even though we hadn't really planned for it. Finally, we get hit with an earthquake, all right. But we get out of it unscathed. The only real consequence is that the nest is a little bit busted. And you think that we're unlucky? We are the luckiest people in the universe.
That's one way to see it.
This planet is our chance to start a new life, with our own rules. Away from the apiary, from the matchmaker, and all that loot. And I'd rather endure 1,000 earthquakes than risk being away from you.
What did you say this planet was called again?
Source.
Source. The beginning of something.
Seems like it.
Alright, so I guess that gives us a little bit of an objective.
We're not going anywhere.
So?
Whoa, what a mess. And now the nest is all akimbo. This feels weird.
Yeah, we'll need to find a way to correct that. But it can wait until tomorrow. I think we've had our share for the day. We deserve some time to relax. If you know what I mean.
You can do whatever you want, but I am going to bed.
I can't tell whether it's my headset maybe finally giving up the ghost with the slight off with the narration, or if that's simply a victim of this year's events, we'll put it.
You okay? You? Wake up! It's okay. I'm here. That was just a nightmare. Everything's fine.
That wasn't a nightmare.
Sure it was. Rest easy.
No! I was awake. I could hear you. I just couldn't move or yell. I couldn't breathe. It was horrible.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
For real?
It used to happen when I was a teenager. You feel something weighing on your stomach?
Yeah. On my chest. What was it?
I don't know. I used to call it the ball, because sometimes it felt like a huge ball was crushing me.
Oh. No, that didn't happen to me.
I wouldn't wish it upon you. For me, it resolved itself when I left the foster home. For you, it may be related to the nest.
But I don't want to leave the nest.
That's not what I meant. You're stuck to the bed, the nest is stuck to the ground. There must be something in that. You've been flying in this thing for years. I bet you're upset to see it in this condition.
Huh. No kidding. Which means that if we fix up the nest, this'll all go away?
Could be. Worst case scenario, the nest will be fixed.
Yeah. Well, I hope we'll eventually find the missing parts then, so I can get fixed up too.
And as you earn points there, I believe you unlock new conversations to have around the nest. And hey, seeing more of the conversations for everyone for the two people in this game, more conversations is kind of its own reward.
All right. Now we can see a lot clearer.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but that should do the trick for now. Now we just need to figure out how to level the nest. The tractor globe is probably done charging. Let's bring it outside.
Do you think that will be enough to lift it?
I hope so, because I have no idea what else we can do.
Yeah, we'll find out how that goes. Well, I don't think there's going to be a next time. I'm not sure whether I want to add yet another Let's Play when I've still got so many being juggled right now. I have so much Oni to edit. Oh hey, it'd be a second. We have this space game and we have Oni. I think this one would get done in the time that it would take to edit all of Oni, but yeah, until next time guys, take care. I'll see you all around.